Welcome back to A Toda Madre. It's your boy, Ron Les. What are we talking about today? I want to give you my diary back. When I used to do a little bit of live talks, is it for you? Is it for me? Is it for the world? I want to talk a little bit about this poster. I want to talk a little bit about that poster, this poster, the one down here. And I'll explain why a little bit. Let's start with my favorite one. Watch your thoughts, for they become words. Watch your words, for they become actions. Watch your actions, for they become habits. Watch your habits, for they become character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. Character and destiny. Now, if you read the red words, it becomes thoughts, words, action, actions, habits, character, destiny. If you died right now, how would you feel about your life? How would you feel? Then, of course, Back to the Future. When I used to give you guys my little live talks, it was more like a diary for me, except I don't like writing as much. I don't like. There's two types of people: the ones that can express themselves, and the ones who keep it closed. I'm gonna tell you something that you could use in your future to become a better person. If you're a young listener or if you're an older listener, maybe you don't like it, maybe you like it and use it later. As you guys remember from episode 1, even though it's been a mixed talk show where I talk about boxing, wrestling, cheese mess, food reviews, live talks, life lessons, more movies, more TV show, more cheese mess, you guys would know that I was suffering depression. And when people bring up God, Jesus, Christianity, Catholicism, go to church, religion, that it helps, especially when it's someone older telling you, and you're like, nah, fuck that, I'm all this, I'm all that. It actually does work. It brings you peace, it brings love, it brings a heartful moment, especially if you remove yourself and put the fault at you, even though sometimes it's not your fault, but you have to lower your ego, your pride, be very unbiased to the situation and ask it, where did I fuck up? Where did I go wrong? Why? You might not get the answers the first day, the second day, the third day, the month, the 2 months, the 6 months, the 9 months, maybe in a year. But you will get your answer of why, how, when. He will test your patience. But don't give up on it. I was suffering through depression and I was asking myself why this, why that. And when people see it as a joke, it's not a joke. Because people say it's weak. It's something, it's weakness. It could be, but it's a sickness. It's not a weakness. A sickness can be cured as well as a weakness. But when you dwell on that darkness and you can remove yourself from out of there and you're there mentally and you're there stuck and you can't come back up, it's bad. It's bad because you can't dig yourself out of it until you question yourself, until you get close to God. Once you let God into your heart, into your brain, everything starts looking different. Yes, you are the wrong guy. Yes, you are the bad person. As opposed to saying, no, it's your fault. No, you're the bad person. Everything's about me. Not everything's about me. The world doesn't revolve around you. You have to step back and look at the landscape. Say it both ways. Say it both ways. If it was my fault, did this happen because of this? If it was not my fault, did it happen because of this? Don't be a pussy and shut up. Like, no, no, no. If you never allow yourself to be tested, man, then what's the point? What's the point of you trying to change if you're not? Because you don't want to get changed. You don't want to change. You don't want to be tested. You're afraid. You're being a coward. You're being selfish. You have to see all different points of views to understand this. And it's hard because a lot of people don't like to be judged. And there's only one person that can judge you, and that's God Almighty up above. This guy right here. This guy right here. When I say he saved me, I can literally say he saved me. I do bring my comedy a little bit more different. I see things a little bit more, how can I say it? I do feel that my comedy has been a lot more tamed, and I understand what's a joke and what's not. I understand how they mean it and how they don't. You understand hate. You understand racism a lot more. You understand a whole different ball game, and it's hurtful. It is, but we can't change it. There's people out there, and the only thing you can do is change yourself. That's the only thing you can do is just change yourself. Changing yourself is what matters at the end because that's the person, that's the character you're going to create. If you died right now, how would you feel about your life? Don't think that I myself would be as happy. I feel like I haven't accomplished as much yet with my life or as a father or as a husband. Has my character changed? Yes, my character has changed. I do look at life differently, not just through tinted pink rose lenses, not just through comedy, not just through bullshit. I do see it different. Will my destiny change? Only time will tell. Do you wish you can go back to the future and change things? Well, that's in the future. Wish you can go back to the past and change things? Yes. Yes. Well, absolutely. Absolutely. But the reality is we can go back in time, but you can change your future. You have to move on forward to that. Yes, I haven't touched my life. Why am I doing it now? This past weekend that just passed, I had a great time going back to the family, accepting them to my hometown, live talks that I had with some people, and most definitely a great time that made me remember who I was, that made me remember the good times that there is out there. And I came back different, as in, like, I need that more, I need that juice more, but I also need to be far away from them to grow as my own person, to become my own destiny. I don't know if this will help you guys to understand how life is. If you're young, come back to it, read it throughout. Don't give up on life. If you are suffering, life is big, life is beautiful. What would be one good reason? That is your reason to find out. But you have many years to go. When people say that, what's one good reason to not do it? There's many reasons. You just have to go and explore them. You just have to go find them. The answers are not going to come to you. You have to find those answers. All I can say, it helped me to get closer. A lot of people say it doesn't work. Only you can make that choice. If you need to talk to someone, go for it. Just remember that someone might not be the one. Maybe you need to go to Neurotics Anonymous, or you want no one to know what's going on, and that can help you. The important part is to talk it. To talk it and remember the happy times. And if there's no happy times, make some. Make some. Take this however you want to take it. I know it was different, but I have done it in the past. Just haven't done it in a while. And I just needed to get a happy moment out of my chest and put it out there. Maybe it can change you. Maybe it doesn't change you. But keep going. This is hard. This one, let it feel, let it touch your heart. Let it touch your brain. And then ask him, what's up? But anyways, people, do like, comment, subscribe. You have yourself a good night, good morning, good evening.